to Northrend.
Dalaran, Crystal Song Forest. They
Yes.
did remake the Mage Tower for
So
this
they've
reason.
they've got the Mage Tower with lots of portals, and Orgrimmar has a little side thing off of one of the halls that has portals.
To be fair, Orgrimmar is more warrior-centric than magic-centric.
Concentrate on... I forget about the portals. It's as simple as that. I just forget about the portals.
You're adorable. There it is.
I can take the portal straight from Silver on.
What? Stop, stop, stop. No, no, no. It wants you to go back to Stormwind. Why don't you just take a flight path to the Fizzcrank airstrip? This is Old Dalaran. Yeah, I don't know what it's trying to get you to do. This is why you listen to your wife on occasion.
Yeah, I don't know why it wants me to take a...
I don't know what it's trying to make you do. It wants you to basically take the portal back to Stormwind, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Don't know.
You're on a flight path, who cares?
Flying, flying, flying.
Yes. Crystal Song Forest is just so pretty.
So this will probably be getting cut into like 2 parts. I don't know how many more parts of this quest I have.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little while.
Okay, so I've got more places to visit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll cut this into 2 or 3, but it's the quest for me to get my Gnome Heritage armor. And I am excited.
It does matter. You know, the gnomes have a proud history.
They do.
I mean, for all the attention that gets placed on humans and orcs and freaking Sylvanas.
Well, since the game began, gnomes were first in Ironforge. Because Gnomeregan was pretty much taken over.
Mm-hmm.
So they were all refugees. So you literally started in Ironforge. They didn't have the starting area for the gnomes.
And
like they do now.
Wasn't it a... Okay, you may not have been around at this time, but near the end of Wrath of the Lich King, beginning of Cataclysm, kind of that in-between space.
I stopped playing for a while during Wrath.
I believe, and you're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, by all means, there was an event, kind of like the pre-patch, where the gnomes basically enlisted help to take back Gnomeregan. And they got really super close, too. And then it was bombed with radiation, and we're still working on cleaning it out.
Yeah, I didn't play that. Like I said, I stopped playing at Wrath. And it wasn't until I met you that I came back to Cata.
Yay! Yeah, most of this I've heard about
all of
secondhand, third-hand.
Dungeon Finder and the Raid Finder and all that fun stuff that makes it easier to get into dungeons and raids
came after
Wrath. And it was such a... Nobody wanted to group with you unless you had like the best gear and the highest eye level at the time and blah blah
So
blah
it
blah
sounds
blah.
like raids.
Elitist. You know, and you try to get into a dungeon because some of these quests required you to kill something in the dungeon.
That sounds like a lot
And
of
you
quests
couldn't
I'm
get into
remembering.
anything because nobody wanted to run it with somebody that hadn't done it before.
And now we have Dungeon Finder and Raid Finder.
Yeah. And it makes it easier to find a group.
Raid Finder terrified me.
An example. Last night, or actually early this morning, it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I got the quest for Warfront's Stromguard and Heroic Stromguard.
Oh. There's a quest to do Heroic Stromguard?
Yes. You get a piece of 430 gear.
Yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah, but you have to find...
You actually have to get into a group for that.
Yeah, it's a custom group. Okay, so there was lots of groups going on, but because I was low level, even though most of them didn't post what level you had to be, I got declined a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I started probably about 1:30 trying to get into one, and it finally about 3 something I got into one.
I was asleep.
Yeah.
So.
Need something?
So I mean, sometimes it just takes a while to get into one, but you still have, like I said, you have the pre-made groups and the custom tabs and everything like that to find other groups that have posted looking for people. We didn't have that before. Before, you had people in general chat going, looking for member, blah, 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 you know. Looking for healer, looking for shaman, looking for hunter, looking for blah, 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 you know. And it would be in
And doesn't that sound like
the general tab. And, you know, they didn't want anybody. It's like, you know, oh, no, you haven't done this before? No, we don't want you. You got to know what you're doing. Well, how am I going to know what I'm doing if nobody's willing to take me in to do it?
I did my first Mythic Island expedition this week. That actually does require that you find a group. You have a pre-made group. And I was worried that it was going to be difficult. Yeah. No, not so much. Of course, I was on my uber-powered level 420 haha cutie.
Oh, look. Speaking of trogs.
Beastmaster Hunter. Oh god, more trogs.
First, I pick their pockets.
And
where are their pockets, you say?
Aren't you supposed to use the extra action button? There you go.
I'm out of range.
Or I suppose it doesn't really matter, all things considered. Yeah, I don't know.
It's too far away.
Chicken.
The quest is called Now with More Mechanical Fowl.
Mm-hmm. So, it's nice to see a chicken.
And yes, I am still logged into Ayame. I am just currently poking at my phone.
She hits the space bar periodically so she can
stay.
So she doesn't accidentally get logged out being idle for too long.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing I can do. I've done all this already.
They're chasing chickens. They're chasing chickens.
They're chasing mechanical chickens.
Mm-hmm.
That's just funny. Okay, I don't really care, so that can go there, I guess. Farfordnugan.
2 more. And look at that. There's a couple over here. So we're gonna sap that one. Pick their loincloth.
Ew. What's one thing you're looking forward to the most about Classic WoW?
It's too far away.
The nostalgia. You know, remembering, you know, leveling up unarmed. You know, being able to carry a polearm while being a beastmaster
Oh,
hunter
geez, I actually remember being able to do that.
for the
extra stats.
Yeah.
I remember doing that way back in the beginning. I think that was early Kata, though, that I did that. Does that mean you could actually play a monk before you could actually play a monk?
If I don't know if they're going to.
I mean, in terms of, because I've always wondered about this. You could fight unarmed, right?
Yeah. But it wasn't. You didn't have any. It was automatic attacks.
Were you doing real damage?
Not as much damage as if you were say a warrior and
actually holding a weapon?
Yeah.
Then what would be the point? Challenge?
That you could. Literally having your unarmed maxed out, leveled up completely, is now a feat of strength.
Of course. Yeah, that's not surprising.
I never achieved it
What's your current
on
trajectory?
my character because this particular account was started after I met you.
After you came back.
So
that's
this
right.
is not my vanilla account. My vanilla account I permanently closed because
you kept getting hacked.
After a year or so of not playing, I suddenly was getting hacked. Okay. Oh, control switch right there.
That's a big control switch.
And 3, 2,
and
1.
3, 2, 1.
I don't hear any more noise. I
don't hear any more noise. I do hope it means you smashed the intruder, you foolish brute.
It can't be.
You know that ugly mugcock captain?
He was one of Thermoplug's assistants.
So yes,
no one has heard from him
apparently
since the Gnome Rogue incident.
He worked
Good to see
for
you,
Thermoplug,
Tinkerbell?
and
We need to
Thermoplug was the guy who
I've got
was
a gadget
the
for every
gnome back in the day who
Flies.
basically
Systems ready. Let's
radiation
Spark Spanner
bombed
always was an odd one.
all
Can't
of
imagine what
Number
he
I
has
get to
planned.
fly in a plane.
Imagine no
Yay!
longer, simpleton. I am more
Yeah,
than willing to
pretty
tell you
much.
how you and
Excuse
your
me, I need a
little
sip of Mountain
crew
Dew.
will meet your demise.
Spark Spanner. So you
This
did
portion of the
survive
show is
Gnome
brought to you
Rogue.
by caffeine.
Did you really think that I,
Not
the great
sponsored,
Thermoplug
just
second
fueled.
in command, would die in a scheme I helped engineer?
You what? What could you possibly have hoped to
I
accomplish?
saw a pajama
Recognition. And what did we get?
t-shirt,
A fool
basically,
of a gnome sweeping
that
in
said,
and reaping
"This
the
Good
rewards
Morning
of
brought
all
to you
our
by
work.
coffee." Or,
All
"This
those
Good
who
Morning
followed
is sponsored
Megatalk
today
must
by
pay.
coffee."
With my
I think
army
you
of
need that shirt,
trunks,
honey.
Yeah.
I will decimate all of Gnomanity.
If you happen to see it at work, you should take a picture
I
and
should
show
take
me.
a picture. The one that I saw for you, it says, "I haven't been this excited for Friday since last Friday."
I saw in the kids section, because of course,
Commander,
a
the signal
picture
tracker is going haywire.
of a
Who needs
Find a safe
half-cat,
spot to land.
half
We'll cover
mermaid.
you while you adjust the device.
I've actually seen plushies of that.
I want it!
Yeah, the plushie.
Why is it a plushie?
The plushie that I've seen though was in one of those crane machines,
Oh.
and I suck at those.
Why? Why is that a thing? Is that some
Because
pop culture
people,
reference I don't know?
I don't know. I don't know because mermaids are a thing and everybody loves cats.
I guess.
Mom saw a cat hat.
Cat hat.
Yeah, it was a hat, a baseball cap, and the face, the
Brim.
not the brim, but the other part that faces out, had a cat nose and whiskers.
Oh, of course it did.
And she was gonna get it for you, but it was in the kids section. I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna fit her head.
Yeah. I have an adult-sized head.
No, you have a average size head. You just have a lot of hair. Okay, my wife.
I have offered to shave my head at least once.
My wife is blonde, and she has a very thick amount of hair. I am not blonde, and I have very thin hair. So literally, when I set my hat, if I try to put it on her head, it won't fit because she has so much hair.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a bad thing.
I have lots of volume in my hair.
Yeah, she's...
And I have absolutely no problem with that. The hair
itself is thicker, fuller. You know, it's not a bad thing.
I never said it was. No hair shame here.
Okay, so what am I doing with the...
Read the buttons.
Rail shot, flame spray, and quick repairs.
Sounds like you're blowing up trogs.
Okay. Killing more trogs. Because trogs need to be killed.
Yeah.
It says commandeer the attack tank. I've done that already.
I don't know. Then you should probably go back and do it again, because obviously it didn't recognize it. Should I leave the party?
Yeah, try leaving the party. Chance that.
Alright.
There's more trucks. No.
Leave the... Smart child. Oh, jeez. Oh, that did not work.
Nope.
Vanish! For goodness sake, you're a rogue!
Okay.
Honestly.
Here, let's fill up a little bit.
She's a warrior in a cute rogue skin.
Yep. Sorry. Some things I remember.
Most things, not so much.
Yeah. The warrior in me is like, no, fight through it.
And the warlock in me, who wears cloth armor and wields a demon, says, you have leather armor, remember this.
Yeah. Okay, so I've commandeered. It's still not...
I abandon the quest, retake it again. It would help if you got out of the thing.
We are go for launch. It's a good day to fly.
Shrinkify it? Oh, I guess that's that. There you go.
There.
See? Just abandoning it and retaking it again.
Glitch, 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 glitch.
To be fair. So, have you done any normal runs of the Ashara raid?
No. I've been focusing on getting Xenababy eye level up. Getting her armor. Doing world quests to get her armor.
Yeah.
I need to do that on Bad Wolf too.
I've been looking at the Heart of Azeroth. I hit Azerite level 60
Nice.
yesterday?
Congratulations.
Yeah, and I got put into another scenario where I was beating up void-infused dragons.
I'm
I
out
think.
of brains. I need to target something first. I need to get
Oh yeah,
closer.
Sock and I had a great time.
Doc is a great pet. Oh, there's a whole herd of trog.
Yep.
I don't have a target.
Ow.
Woohoo!
The tracker is working again, Commander. We've moved closer to the
Oh,
center
that's
and are awaiting
cute.
your orders.
That is cute.
Oh, please don't drop us. Please don't drop us. Thank
No,
you.
it looks like it's a backpack. Yeah,
It is a backpack. That is so cute.
I want one of these.
You should get that. You should. Gnomes should get that by default.
That's an awesome flying mount.
Yeah, it is.